It's just an on and off switch. Basically, you turn it on, and that's what happens. It comes on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to menu, and I'm going to go to that mode, and I'm going to go to that mode 19 that we actually talked about. All right, so what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. As you know, over the last couple of months, we've been actually dealing, or I have actually, I've been actually dealing with a lot of back pain, lower back pain, spasming, nerves, and we've worked with a lot of companies over the last 2 or 3 years. This one company though, COmfyTemp, actually, I don't know if they saw the problems I was having, but they actually sent me an email one day and said, you know, we got some TENS units, and it's really low cost effective that we're coming out with, and we would like to, first we would like you to actually try it out for yourself and see how it is. And when I looked at the link, it was like $40. I usually don't do reviews on products that are not, at least sponsored reviews on products like under $100. It's just, it takes too much time to do the video. But since I worked with the company before, I was like, let me check it out. And I told them, go ahead and send it. And I asked them, because I already have a TENS unit, right? I already have a TENS unit. And so I asked them, so I'm actually versed in TENS units a little bit. My sister actually gave me this one. You can see it comes with, I don't know the name of it. It's like an off-brand, but it comes with like 4 pads. You can see it's about, I think it's about maybe 3 or 4 different modes on it, and just one of these. That's all it comes with. And actually, it's battery, so you got to keep putting the 9-volt batteries in them. So I have some TENS units, to say the least. But when I got this one, and looking at the price, I thought this would be something great to offer to gardeners. First, because of the price. Most people that watch my channel is looking for a nice quality product, but not trying to break the bank. And that's what I believe this TENS unit offers from COmfyTemp. If you remember, we actually did a COmfyTemp review on, it was, I believe it was their blanket, the heating blanket that I showed you. You can take it and actually plug it into one of your solar devices. During the winter time, if all your lights go out, you can actually have that blanket. But this, already $40, and then another, I believe another 20% off or something. I believe, if I'm sure, I believe that's the company. 20% off. It's a link. Everything is going to be down below. I really want you to get a chance to see this product and what it actually offers to the individual. When I asked them about what makes your TENS unit different than the TENS units that I already have, and they said unlimited modes. And if you know anything about TENS units, you know most of them only have a few modes. This one actually has a TENS setting, and so it has a nerve setting and a muscle. They call it EMS. It's a muscle setting. I want you to see this TENS unit, and I'm going to compare it to that one just to show you. Everything comes really good, really packed. I mean, really. Whoa, almost dropped it. But look at that. Let me take this off of here so you can really see. It's just a little cover that it comes with. I'm going to set that to the side, so I'll let you see. This is one brand, and this is the COmfyTemp brand, if you can see that. So you got COmfyTemp, and then you got this brand, like a twin something. Look how beautiful that display is. Look how small this display is. Most TENS units are going to have those little small displays. Look how beautiful the display is on that COmfyTemp. That's nice. That's nice. Just in itself, that's nice. Also, it's like some little clips. And I'm going to give you a real good USB-C charger and the nodes. Let me take this out. I see a USB-C charger. That's USB-C charger. That's already a $9 product right there. At least $5 to $10 product. Just the USB-C charger in itself. And I actually have the sockets with the USBs on the sockets, so I don't even need the head part. I just plug it right into the socket, into my USB-C, into my USB. And these are the ends for the nodes. What I liked about this COmfyTemp is that when I was looking through the box, I was like, man, I've never seen one. I've never ever bought a TENS unit. And those that buy TENS units, you know what I'm talking about. This one came with 4. I've never bought a TENS unit that actually came, I believe it's 10 pads. 10 pads. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I wanted to read the first part to you. Basically, always, it's a real easy read. It doesn't take long to read. What it says, getting to know TENS and EMS. So it says 1. This is the first page. It says transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation, for people that don't know what TENS units are and what they do, relates to the electrical stimulation of the nerves via the skin. TENS is an effective non-pharmaceutical or pharmacological method of treating different types of pains that have a variety of causes. It has no side effect if administered correctly. The method has been clinically tested and approved and can be used for simple self-treatment. The pain relieving or pain suppressing effect is achieved by inhibiting the transference of pain to nerve fibers. That's why you feel that pain, because of those nerves, especially if you got like disc problems and things like that. It's pinching on those nerves. So the TENS is to actually get to that nerve. So it says the pain relieving or pain suppressing effect is achieved by inhibiting the transference of pain to nerve fibers caused mainly by high frequency impulses and by increasing the secretion of endorphins in the body. Their effect on the central nervous system reduces the sensation of pain. The method is scientifically substantiated and approved as a form of medical treatment. Now you look at the EMS side of it. So you got a TENS side and the EMS side. The EMS side is electrical muscle stimulation. That's what the EMS is for. It is a widespread and generally recognized method that has been used in sports medicine and rehabilitation for years. In sports and fitness, EMS is used to complement conventional muscle training to increase the performance of muscle groups and to adjust physical proportions to achieve the desired aesthetic. So if you want like to look, I don't know how to look buff, but I don't want it for that. But you can use it to stimulate those muscles as well. And what it means is it actually can tone the muscles in your arm, in your chest, on your back, help tone those muscles up, kind of like you're working out. It shows everything that comes in it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down on the table and I'm going to let you get a better look at this. All right, so this is better. You can see everything that it comes with right there. It talks about turning it on, looking at your battery levels. One thing that I like is that it actually shows you, it goes through each step with you how to start it. But here's what I like about it. It basically explains the program levels. When you're looking at the TENS program, there's 10 of them. The EMS program, there's another 10. DIY program, there's 4. Altogether with the DIY program, that's what makes it unlimited, because you can change it to just about whatever your heart desires, whatever you can think of. What I like about it is it actually shows you which program number you want to use for each specific area of the body that you may be having problems with. With the TENS program, you got a shoulders, you got a back, number 2. I really don't have problems with my upper back, but I probably would try a number 2, depending on the type of pads, because like I said, you got the bigger pads, which the other TENS units never offer. So I like that COmfyTemp is coming with a different variety and a different set of pads for you to try. Abdomen, back of thighs. I'm really looking at number, I believe it's number, let me see, number 19. Down here it says lower, if you can see that, I believe you can. Lower back muscles. That's where my problem is, and that's what I'm hoping to actually get a fix on and just get them. But that's under the EMS. So that's a muscle issue. It's not an actual nerve issue. It's more of a muscle issue. So this will be more of a muscle stimulation for people that have back spasms and things like that. That's going to go under the muscle issue. The last thing that I want to show you, you can keep looking through a lot of this. It talks about the impulse, how to change. It shows you how to go into each program. And when it starts out, it's going to start with no pulses. As you continue, you can actually heighten the sensation by just increasing the intensity of the pulses. The most important thing is, of course, problem shooting, but it's the warnings. I'm glad that they list that, and I can't do a video without listing the warnings. The long-term effects of chronic, that means doing it a long time, every day, 2-3 hours a day. It's not known on the human body. A lot of these are short intervals, maybe no more than 20 minutes a day is what you actually want to use this. That's what they actually study it on, 20-30 minutes a day. Number 2, patients with cardiac pacemakers, I wouldn't suggest it. Patients with suspected or confirmed epilepsy, heart disease, pregnancy, menstruating women are prohibited. Treatment, hearts have hemorrhage after acute trauma or fracture, disabling wound healing stage after operation. So maybe that'll stop your healing process. Treatment is not sensitive to heat or electrical stimulation. That means it's not working, so stop using it. Disturbance of consciousness or disabled children. Treatment of swelling, skin infection, or skin disease. That means it's not for that. With wet skin after a shower, after sweating, don't use it. Driving or operating any kind of, that's up here. Driving or operating anything in traffic, don't use it. Metal allergies, don't use it. I've never heard nobody say anything about a metal allergy before. Lastly, very important, is telling you where not to put it. Do not put this on your head, face, mouth, any area of the face. Do not put it on your neck, because if it causes spasms of the neck, it can close your breathing airway. Next, near the heart or genital area, do not. Both sides of the chest, kind of like if you was using an AED or a defibrillator, trying to do CPR on somebody. You don't do that with this because it is electrical, right? Not putting it on the front and back of the same sides of the chest. It can actually, your heart is electrical. It can actually cause problems with your rhythm of your heart. Do not put them on the back of both of your calves. Only use one leg at a time. The same thing for the bottom of your feet. Do not use them on both feet at the same time. One at a time. Other than that, it can cause a cardiac disturbance, right? Because your heart is pumping. This is important because I've never seen this on any TENS unit ever. Any package that I've gotten. And this is something to have just in itself. I know that was the boring part of the video, but I don't want anybody to hurt themselves with a little harmless machine unless you use it wrong. That's like anything. Like the knife in your kitchen cabinet. It's harmless unless you use it the wrong way. Then it's not. Then it's deadly. So you just gotta know. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these big pads out. I'm gonna see if I can get Bells to help me put this on my back tonight. Nice little pads. So basically, these are some nice size pads. Look at these pads compared to these are the other pads I've been using. I mean, just those two are the size of 4 of the other pads, if not a little bit bigger. So you can see here, they actually came with this. You can stick them back on this, but they also give you, a little placard to just stick your stuff back on. After you finish, you stick it back on this until you can put the little plastic back on, right? This is what really goes on it until you put the little plastic back. See if I can get Bells to come here and put this on my back, and I'll tell you what it feels like. All right, so I'm gonna turn on. I'm gonna let Bells take these pads off, and I'm gonna, while she's doing that, you kind of know where it needs to go at, Bells, on my lower back. Basically, this is she's putting it on. It don't have to show in the camera. Just put it on my lower back. I can't show way low down on my back. But you can see right here, it's just an on and off switch. Basically, you turn it on, and that's what happens. It comes on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to menu, and I'm going to go to that mode. And I'm going to go to that mode 19 that we actually talked about earlier. So I'm going to go to menu. I'm on program A, of course. I'm going to go to menu. They got a... I'm going to go with the menu. 19 is on EMS. So I'm on EMS. And I'm going to go to program number 19. And you can see on demand. Let me start over and show you that. As you move to different programs, it's going to show, like, that's 18. 17 is the calves. That's like hamstring. 16. 15. So you can see 14. Arms is 13. I'm going to go to 19. But each one you go to, it shows you that muscle group that you're working on. I'm going to go to lower back. Now, once it starts, you press enter. Right here at the bottom. I got it on 20 minutes. It's going to start at 0 intensity. You sit back. Let's see if I can push the intensity. You can see right there, it starts at 0. It's not going to start until you start yourself pushing the intensity up. You see that first bar right there illuminated? I'm going to go up. There we go. Number 2. That's 2 bars. Oh my gosh, that's 3. That's about all I can take right now. 3 bars. Now, the cool thing, you can't really see it doing anything. The cool thing about this is when it first starts, it's an uneasy feeling, to say the least, because it's not anything that you normally feel during the day. But as you begin to use any TENS units, I haven't used the TENS unit probably in about a month. So being that I'm using it now, it feels a little funny. But in about 2 days, I won't be able to. And as soon as it saves battery. This is rechargeable, no battery. As soon as you just got to touch the screen, it comes back up. As soon as you get to going, you can see that it's 19 minutes left. It's counting down. As soon as you get to going on this, you'll be able to take more and more of the intensity. Like right now, it's starting to feel regular at those 3 bars. I can go up another bar. It's no joke though. And it's specific. I've never had another TENS unit that's specific to work in the lower back. It's doing a different program specifically for my lower back. The pulses, everything is doing, the electrical stimulation, the pulses, the length of it is all because of that program. That's the best thing. This one here is like you turn it on, you go to a program, but it's just you get to choose whether you want long stimulation, short stimulation. There's nothing on here. You can't see anybody on here or nothing. There's nothing on here to directly tell you this is for the lower back, this is for the arms. And remember, you got to keep buying those batteries. This one here is charged by the USB-C. So I can let y'all see that. And it's just on my lower back. 20 minutes. Go lay down in the bed on my stomach. Let it do its thing. Loosen up. And all you got to do is relax. I got another 18 minutes. I'm going to leave it to that. I want to thank COmfyTemp for allowing us to actually try a product like this. I didn't even know they even had a product that they actually had what I needed. I think it's something. I'm doing this review, of course. They sent me this product for free. But $35 it's $39.99, and you're gonna get a link. So under 40 bucks for something that does all of this. Look at your TENS units and see how much these things cost. $80, $90, $100. I haven't had one like this to send me this many electrodes. Usually they only send you 2. This one cost a little bit more, so they sent me 4, or they sent my sister 4. And let me look on it. Look. Shortwave mode, and that's it. They just tell you a couple of different little modes, how to use it, how to turn up the intensity, the waveform. Oh, sorry, waveform information they send you. But that's it. It's nothing like, and look how big this is. It's nothing like what COmfyTemp sent us with the information to actually tell us which program to use and everything. So I think this is a winner. I'm not gonna hold you too long. I'm gonna go and try to enjoy this. It's giving me a little crazy. It's working me out because it's doing all different kind of things that this one has never done. So thank y'all for watching Go From a Network. If you're looking for a TENS unit, if you're in the TENS business, this is probably what you're looking for. Not just because they sent it to me for free, but because I really like it. I like this display, big, huge display, and I like the price more than anything. So even if this one would stop working within a year, 2 years, I probably still would do it. So what I want to do is I want to come back in a year from now, and if this thing is still working, I'll do another review. I guarantee that. And if y'all better hold me to it. Y'all better remember to hold me to that. What happened to that COmfyTemp TENS unit? Thank y'all for watching the Go From a Network. And as always, grow, grow, grow. Peace.